Hello, guys. Um, Sending out messages of love and wonderful tidings to all you wonderful people out there. Today is our quarterly update for quarter one, January through March, plus some extra stuff. The way this is going to work is I'm just going to give a brief rundown of what's actually happening, and then I've got some videos to show. Bringing people up to date with everything that is Ardent Roleplay, everything we're doing, thanks to all of our partners and so on and so forth. So I just want to show a very, very quick video. This is just a recap of what we've done quarter one, 2022.
We're going to partner with Ardent Roleplay, and yeah,
I'll get everybody to go onto their Ardent Roleplay.
Spectator code, Ardent Roleplay, thank you so much for existing.
Goose is like, I hate doing this.
A creature falls out that looks like an owl, but if you look closely,
No.
it definitely has exactly the right amount of eyes.
There we go. That's just a very quick recap of what some of the things that we've been doing this year. Some really big highlights there. Firstly, want to point out our partnership with the crew at Fate Script. Michaela, the amazing DM, Emily, Sheldon, Jordan, and Ben. It has been an absolute pleasure working with them, having them on our streams, and then watching their streams. Seeing how Michaela has implemented Ardent Roleplay into their stream is just truly amazing. It's exactly how Ardent Roleplay is meant to be used. It's impactful and immersive, and the assets that he's using, they're really, really, really cool. On Tuesday night, they had the bedroom with the guy, and I don't want to go into details or spoils because you should go to watch it at Fate Script, which it's just, yeah, truly extraordinary. We had our Trail of Trouble stream where we had Matt Ford from Rolling Rogues, which was a really great stream. Matt is all about teaching new people how to do D&D, and he's got a startup where he literally brings people in to learn about D&D, all around. If you're in the Queensland area around Brisbane, then you should definitely check out the links below, and you'll get a link through to Rolling Rogues and check it all out if you're actually new to D&D. Zach Noom was on the stream from I Speak Giant. Zach is just an amazing person. I met him at Jasper's last year, which was a huge thing for us. And no spoilers, but Jasper's again this year I know is actually going to be huge. Promethean was just wonderful. GFD, always wonderful. And Emily from Fate Script, that Trail of Trouble stream. One thing that people aren't aware of is that we've actually got a campaign coming up. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. But these adventures that we've done, these will all be available for people to eventually download and actually play themselves. So the Trail of Trouble stream, it starts with what's called the beginning, then goes into a familiar face, the Trail of Troubles. The next one in the series is going to be stream either next month or the month after, which is The Gods Must Be Crazy. 80s child, you might remember that movie, The Gods Must Be Crazy. It's a bit of an homage to that. And then Divine Intervention, which was a stream that we already did last year. So that series of adventures will eventually be up, ready to be played, which we'll talk about shortly. I want to thank all of our partners that we've been working with. So Chaosium, Meeples and Dragons, Band of Badgers, Indigitech, so Keenan from Indiginerd, he was in our Necropolis stream. Huge shout out to Keenan, he was absolutely amazing. Barmy from Indigitech, Matt Brown from Split the Party, Jared, that GM chef, Kid Kerrigan, AJ Winters. If you haven't seen her world building series, it's really, really good. So you should definitely check that out. And last but definitely not least, Bryce from House of Cthulhu. With the Necropolis stream that we had, that was just, I'll go into more details about that a little bit later on, but he is an amazing, amazing keeper. So as we pointed out in the video, some of the content that we've released this quarter were Young Dragons, which is chromatic and metallic, so they're very standard D&D dragon types. Desert Temple, which has got a lot of really cool. I think the Desert Temple is probably my favorite pack of assets so far. So that's, for me. People often ask, okay, do you use Ardent Roleplay when you're, playing with your D&D? And the answer is 100% yes. So, the Desert Pack is probably my favorite pack of just interactables and everything that's been put in so far. It's and then the Sewers Pack, and again, there are a lot of really cool things in the Sewers Pack. I know Mac, our artist, has put a lot of work into the Sewers Pack. It's really amazing. Dungeon Crate. So if you type exclamation mark Dungeon Crate, they send out every month a pack that is relevant to TTRPGs. So, and for the last, for I think January, February, March, April, they've also had Ardent Roleplay cards. So that's one way of getting a couple of cards. So, thank you to our partners at Dungeon Crate. And I guess the biggest highlight for me this past quarter was Monday night, just past, was the 6 stream. So I want to thank Tammy, Chris, Promethean, Pam, Nick, and John from Meeples and Dragons, because Monday night was probably one of the funnest experiences I've ever had, not only playing D&D, but being able to actually stream for you guys and just have a lot of fun promoting our friends over at Fate Script. And as Chris would say, trying to destroy Michele's wonderful world. Which is, always, it's a worthy goal. So that was quite literally the tie-up for the first quarter. What we're actually going to do now is something that's actually really exciting, especially for me, because I, along with Lauren, who has put in an amazing amount of work, Soren and Jacob, everyone on the team really, to get this come out to you. So I'm just going to go straight into it. This is some of these exciting announcements I just want to talk about, and I'll show you a very, very quick video. Introducing Sparks and Adventures. So what are adventures? We are really excited to release this new pre-made option for GMs. With an Ardent Roleplay adventure, you receive augmented reality miniatures from scenery, creatures, NPCs to props, all pre-configured for specific adventure modules ready to play. The AR miniatures are already set up with different states to show players based on their investigations and actions during a game, and all are allocated to encounter cards ready to go. If you are a time-poor GM or a new GM still learning the ropes, adventures are for you. On launch, we have 3 adventures ready for you to purchase, with more releases coming soon. 2 of these adventures are completely free. Subscribers will be able to purchase adventures at large percentage off regular price. So what are Sparks? Sparks are Ardent Roleplay's new in-app currency. You can gain Sparks by purchasing Spark Packs. Once you have gained Sparks, you can use them to purchase adventures within the Ardent Roleplay store in the mobile app. For this launch, we are automatically rewarding existing users 4,500 bonus Sparks. And for a limited time only, new users will also receive bonus Sparks. For some adventures, we offer free access to the adventure module, for example our original D&D 5e adventure at the beginning. While for third-party and licensed adventures, the modules will need to be purchased separately. Playthrough guides on how to play these adventures with AR encounters will also be freely available to you for those new to Ardent Roleplay. Introducing Sparks and Adventures. Hey, Sparks and Adventures. So that's a really big thing. So right now, literally, all you guys are really at the entrance to the dungeon. We have so much content that we're going to be coming out with that is going to be able to purchased with ready to run pre-configured things to literally just grab your players and start playing. That there's different ways of doing it, and Sparks is one of the ways that we want to introduce. So Sparks will be able to be purchased from the App Store. A big point I should make is that right now, it doesn't matter if you're a GM, a player, a subscriber, or even if you have just logged into and you have an Ardent Roleplay account, you've already been given 4,500 Sparks. And that completely covers the adventure that we've got in there for sale right now. So this is basically the testing phase where we're doing this and teaching how to people use this new mechanic. So right now you can go in there and you can purchase a single adventure, but there are also 2 free adventures in there as well, as we just said. If you're a subscriber, you get a dramatic discount. But in saying that, we do have plans to implement ways for people to earn Sparks. So if they want to join focus groups, that sort of thing, we can possibly work out a system in where we will give bonus Sparks to people who are part of those beta and focus group programs, which is, really cool. It's a cool way of getting your feedback on what we're doing, and also a good way of sharing, with you the ability to purchase new content. The very first adventure that's in there at the beginning, it's a really great way to learn how to run a game with Ardent Roleplay, but it's a really friendly adventure for a new DM to run. So it was designed specifically for not only someone that's not familiar with Ardent Roleplay, but someone that is not necessarily familiar with all of the mechanics within D&D, but gives them an adventure that they can stick to, and they can just grab a group of players and just immediately jump in and start playing. Which is, you know, to me, it's all about getting your players and just having a good time. That's what Ardent Roleplay to me means to me, and that's what I want it to mean to everyone else. Is just basically being able to create impactful moments that we can turn around to each other and say, that was really cool. You know, I had so much fun doing that. And the beginning, I honestly believe, is an amazing, fun first time adventures for DMs and new players. We have a couple of Call of Cthulhu adventures in there. The Haunting and the Necropolis. So we actually ran the Necropolis for one of our live streams, which was a great game. It was a really great game. We had Bryce from House of Cthulhu, who was the keeper for that. And just the atmosphere and everything that he did as keeper was just brilliant. We had some really amazing players that stream too. But we've got that in, that's literally the first adventure from the Gateways to Terror. So we've got the remaining two coming very, very, very soon. We also have The Haunting, okay, which is also a great introductory adventure to Call of Cthulhu and Ardent Roleplay. So if you're not very familiar with all of the mechanics of Call of Cthulhu, this is a really good adventure for new people to run. It's also completely free. Okay. So I want to point out one of the most important things for us, excuse me, is getting your feedback on how we implement these new things. So how sparks work, how you interact with the creation kit, and then rewarding you for doing that. So as I said, everyone, existing users, doesn't matter if you're a subscriber or if you are just a casual user and using the core pack from Ardent Roleplay, you've already been given a bonus gift of 4,500 sparks. Exactly, Em. So if you hit the exclamation tag, I will actually do it. Right there is a way. I know Emily's already done it, so thank you, Emily, for that. And I know NVCDM has already done that. But that's a really good way of interacting with our creation kit and being able to actually send us direct information and feedback on your experience on how it uses, so we can actually make that experience better for you. And in the future, things like this will be, as I said, rewarded by gaining new sparks and new things. So right now there is just the one thing in the actual store to purchase, which is the adventure, which is the Necropolis. But there is so much content coming. As I said, those 5 adventures, we've got the beginning, then we've got a familiar face, we've got Trail of Troubles, Gods Must Be Crazy, and Divine Intervention. They're going to be 5 adventures that will automatically be in there. Okay, thanks, Em. So for now, I guess if you're interested in running adventures, you've got the tools there straight up. You can just grab your app, grab your players, download the was it the rabbit or the chicken, D20? You can literally right now grab an adventure, grab the app, and start playing straight up. So there's download the module, and there's so much work gone into these that they're really, really simple to follow and really easy to play with. So thank you for doing that to the Ardent team. It's been a lot of hard work, and I really feel like this is something that you guys will get to enjoy a great deal. So one of the things that we've got coming up is another talking point that I wanted to bring up is something called default states. Now let's get to a new feature you'll find in the newest Creation Kit build, default states. Default states offer a new way of minimizing your preparation time in the Creation Kit, so you can create those immersive AR encounters for your players in no time at all. GMs creating their own new AR encounters will notice a new pop-up that offers you the option of importing default states for that encounter. This option pops up as you enter the encounter edit screen just after you've selected a model to create a new encounter with. Click the Use Default button to import default states into your encounter, or click Create Fresh to create states from scratch. These default states are basic sets of states that you will likely find useful when creating an encounter. For example, creature and NPC encounters may have default states for idle, talking, death, and attacking. If you would like this pop-up option to stop showing up when you create new encounters, simply check the Do Not Show Again within the pop-up window, or head to your setting options to toggle the pop-up on or off. So default states, there's so much to talk about this. As I already told you guys about that, the survey with the way you do the Creation Kit. The great thing about default states is, again, if you're a brand new DM and you've gone through things like at the beginning and you've played these things and you want to start messing around with the Creation Kit yourself, default states are a great way to actually start using the Creation Kit, because you can automatically set a few default states from a few different assets and then show them and share them with your players by using the app. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. People are often amazed at how easy the Creation Kit really is to use. Which it's just, I mean, the Creation Kit is the most amazing tool to be able to actually create and share a story that you want to as a DM to your players. And default states are a great way of doing that, because whether it's the core pack, if you don't have a subscription, or whether it's the actual whole armada or like arsenal of Ardent Roleplay, there is just so many points you can actually create those impactful, immersive, holy crap, that was amazing moments. And I get a kick out of like watching you guys, Emily, especially like, I had an early night the other night with you guys streaming, but I went back and watched your stream, and oh my god, that asset you guys showed Tuesday night, it was so baller. It was great. But every week, Michele's ability to actually interact and show the Ardent Roleplay is sublime. So it's very impressive to see people actually be able to do that when it's not me or Ralph or Jacob or someone, because it's really important for me to be able to say to people, hey, this is how easy it really, really is. And that's one thing that default states will really add to being able to create those encounters. So there is a lot of stuff that we've got coming up this next, oh my god, 3 months, 6 months, rest of the year. It's almost, it's absolutely mind-blowing. So there is just, instead of me chatting, let me just show you. Did someone say headsets? Look out for our headset development. Working with the folks at Tilt 5, if you're lucky enough to be a Tilt 5 backer, we'll be reaching out to you soon on their Discord server for early access and testing opportunities. It was a great success last year and we're doing it again. Ardent Roleplay is more than happy to host Jasper's Game Week Aussie Edition 2022 this May in partnership with our great friends Meeples and Dragons and Jasper's Game Day. Did you hear that? Sounds like ambience. Listen out and you might hear something soon. What unspeakable horrors will manifest as we continue our partnership with Chaosium? More Call of Cthulhu licensed content is creeping this way in Q2. More guest streams. We love bringing on guests to experience tabletop gaming with Ardent Roleplay, so you can expect more of this next quarter. Make sure you follow our Twitch channel to join us in chat. What's this? Is that Creation Kit version 2? It's early days, but we're looking to have an early version of the Creation Kit version 2 open to beta testing and focus groups next quarter. If you're keen to be involved, make sure you join our Discord and keep an eye out for opportunities. We would love your community feedback. Expect to see more from our ambassadors and partners including FaithScript, Indigitech, Band of Badgers. It's amazing to be working with fantastic streamers all over the world, and we love seeing how they bring Ardent Roleplay to their streams. There's plenty more on the yeah, I think I actually just cut the very end of that video off, but I'm like, wow, there's just so much coming up. So I actually really love how in the video, Lauren, who made the videos, wonderful job. The Creation Kit 2.0, there's a lot of development going into that. A lot of hard work, I know. And I love how it was blurred out and just teasing how we'd be able to move things around within the encounters that we've got. So that's really exciting. Tilt 5 headsets. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. We've partnered with Tilt 5 and we will be we've already got a build for the headset glasses. We've got like 5 sets of glasses or something. And we've got a lot of development going into that, and we will have a lot more content and information about that coming out over the next few weeks. So if you don't know what they are AR glasses. So literally don't have to worry about using your phone or anything like that. You will be able to wear a set of glasses and view the AR using glasses on a tabletop. So that's just absolutely amazing. So it's really, really, really cool. There's more cards coming out in Dungeon Crate. There are wow, Jaspers. Oh my god, Jaspers this coming May. I don't want to say and give any spoilers. I only know very, very minimal details, but what I do know is super exciting. Sarah from Meeples and Dragons is just doing so much hard work that it's just going to be amazing. So I know about some of the guests and some of the DMs and something like that, and I can't wait. It's going to be, I had so much fun producing behind the scenes last year, and this year it's just going to be that much more fun again. And it's such a worthy cause as well. So mental health and suicide prevention is, I think something that brings it close to home. So, it's just really worthwhile. I will be continuing. I've been working with the Band of Badgers. I'm on one of their, for me, Saturday morning streams, but for them Friday night, and for the US Friday night. So I'm in the future for them, so to speak. But we're doing the Scarlet Citadel, which is a Kobold Press game, and it is just so much fun. The cast is brilliant. So it's just, we've got Dave, who's our GM, and then Josh, Randy, and Steve, and myself are the players, and we've been having guest players on. And that is just, it's hilarious. Like, it is a really, really fun time. And it's really good content. Kobold Press, the artwork in Scarlet Citadel is really, really cool. And I look forward to working with the Badgers a lot more in the future. We're looking at doing an Ardent stream with them. So possibly July we're looking at, maybe. So more to come on that later on. Yeah. So then we've got hopefully over the next couple of months we might be doing a couple of live streams. So in-person streams. We're looking at doing maybe those in late next month or the month after Jaspers. So that would be June. But more to come on that very soon. There's a lot of exciting things that we can do with that, and if we can promote our partners, then yeah, all the better. And speaking of partners, in Digitech, as I said, Keenan from IndigiNerd, he was absolutely amazing in the Necropolis stream. You can, I believe, view that on our YouTube and Twitch. Really fun game. A lot of, that's the one that had Bryce as a keeper. And Ben from Indigitech, they are the Chicken Salt Bays, and they will be returning from tomorrow. I think it's, I can't remember if it's their first or their second stream from tomorrow night. So, but I know they're looking forward to that, and I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. What can I say about Fate Script that I haven't already said? Love them dearly, and just watching them and listening to Macaulay's voice is just, it's just awesome. So looking forward to a lot more of their streams this year. Next Thursday night, we have a new stream, a Call of Cthulhu guest stream, based on the Dead Border encounter from the Gates to Terror. So that is going to be run by Jacob, and we have some returning people plus some new people turning up. I'm really excited to start sharing their socials out this coming week. So yeah, we have Christian Langford from Hermes D&D. We will be linking his socials up, coming up very, very soon. Sheldon from Fate's Grip. Looking forward to seeing Sheldon play Call of Cthulhu. We have Zach Noom returning. We have Bryce coming to play, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait for Bryce to actually play a game instead of being keeper. I think it'd be really, really cool. And we also have Tammy, Talera79, who is going to be playing Call of Cthulhu as well. And I think that's just her bag, because like she talking Call of Cthulhu with her is just a lot of fun. So, and I know she has a lot of experience. She's definitely like a master of the arcane arts, so to speak. Other than that, there's so much more. Like, I mean, there's so much content we've got coming out. There's so many more adventures we've got coming out. There's, things that people will be able to do and interact with us. And I'm just looking forward to being able to show how much we've got over the next few months, and it's a really, really exciting time for us. So thank you to everyone this past quarter and this time that we've had to endure through COVID. am really, really positive in my outlook because of everything that we've been able to achieve together over the past 3 months and 12 months and longer. So I think that's going to be it for me tonight. It's just a very, very quick stream. Unless there's any questions, I will tie this out for the end of the evening, and thank you so much. So, okay, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful weekend coming into Friday tomorrow, and I will see you through the week. Make sure if you're interested, join our Discord. Feel free to message myself, Clint at CM, and make sure you follow our Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. All the links are down below. So thank you again to everyone, and have a great weekend, guys.